You feel that for-profit organizations such as yours is the sustainable way moving forward?
I think it is. I mean, I think we're part of an ecosystem, so we couldn't do our work without our giving partners on the ground, such as the World Food Program and Feeding America. But I think it is wonderful that for-profits are being formed, or existing, big for-profits are really incorporating giving back into the core of their business.
Lauren took me to the New York Common Pantry to see firsthand how feed helps those in need.
Lauren, how do you choose which domestic partners to work with?
So our main partner in America is Feeding America, which supports organizations like New York Common Pantry, where we are right now. But we love New York Common Pantry. We come here as a team quite often to volunteer and help with their pantry service. It really is about kind of doing our due diligence and finding the partners on the ground who are at the forefront of fighting hunger where it exists.
When I started here 6 years ago, we were serving 1.4 million meals. Last year we finished at 2.9 million meals, and this year we're on pace to serve 3.2 million.
So what would you do here at the New York Common Pantry? How would you get involved?
So we come as a team, which is, again, a fun kind of team bonding experience as well. But it's cool. They have a tablet system downstairs where clients sign up and they can pick which groceries they want. So it's a choice system, which is really important for, preserving the dignity of those who this food bank serves. And then the order prints out and we come up here and, they may ask for 3 tunas and 5 oranges and peppers, and you fulfill the order and then you hand them the bag. So it's really easy and sort of seamless.
Lauren is just fantastic. Not only she is a fantastic entrepreneur and incredibly creative, but she's very committed to these issues. Because she cares about these issues, it really lends a lot of credence to especially food insecurity on a domestic level, because for those of us who are in this field, for those of us who are dealing with these issues, we know that we need to shed more light on it, and Lauren allows us to do that.
How many countries are you now working in?
So we work through giving partners on the ground. The primary one is still the World Food Program, who works around the globe, but the main program we support through them is school feeding, and that's happening in 62 of the poorest countries around the world. Kids are getting a free, nutritious school lunch, and because of that meal, they're literally attending school. They're incentivized to stay in school. Parents who might not send their girls to school, for example, in countries where girls' education is less valued, are sending their girls to school because of this school meal. So it's this really wonderful program because it's not just, a food aid handout. It's really empowering children to get an education, and with that, hopefully break out of the poverty cycle they're born into.
You go to the countries and you meet the people that your products are now helping. How do you feel?
The best part for me is seeing the fruits of our labor, which are the meals we're able to give and the lives we're able to touch. And I generally take at least one sort of giving trip a year and try to take members of my team with me so they can see and experience it too. Because that's why we're doing what we're doing. Feed wouldn't be around just to be a bag company or just to be a product company. We're here to raise meals and to raise awareness about hunger.
So it's very nutritious, and I think the kids are really enjoying it.
You also have the Feed Foundation. What is the difference with that?
The reason for starting the Feed Foundation was because in those beginning years, so many people thought we were a nonprofit, and we wanted a mechanism, a way to channel donations. People were sending us checks.
How important do you think Feed's initiatives are to raise the awareness of what you're doing?
I think it's important. I mean, I think it is beyond selling product. It's really about activating our community. It's something I'm really excited about that we just did this year for the first time, which we'll continue to do every other year, is called Feed Supper. So we basically ask folks to sign up to become hosts and to host suppers. So whether it's a supper for you and your best friend, whether it's for you and like your college roommate, get together, host a supper, and ask your friends to make a donation. And with that, we was able to raise over 1.8 million meals collectively, which was awesome.
You've also got a campaign going on at the moment with Anne Hathaway and Carly Kloss. Your own husband's in it. How did you persuade them to do it?
The Come Together campaign is really been so wonderful for us this holiday season, and it features people who've been very genuine, authentic supporters of Feed over the years.